What type of business you are in? MLM. People's business. Servicing. Health. Some people say wealth. And what else? Happiness is there, of course. Pay it forward. We are in the information business. This is slightly different than most of the people what they are saying it. Why information is, we are basically trying to make people aware of what they are not knowing or they are not giving importance. Awareness business. On wellness. Or whatever you said, all the answers were right. But how you transfer that awareness, education to the other person. That, if you master that, I'm talking about on a higher level. On a professional level, you are educating people. In what way? Physically, through internet, through books, through DVD. I just showed you that. This is all awareness. This is all information. You remember Obama was in India and what did he say? This is the world of, which is going to really change, is knowledge, awareness. He did come to the seat as a president, as a black man, with that one word called change. And imagine now he is talking about this same thing, but in a different form. Alright, so we are in the awareness business, that is for sure. So what are we doing in DXN? Now I'm coming back, personal growth and DXN, I'm getting them married. And where we are making the mistake, we are making members forcefully. Nothing works when you use force. Selling the products, again forcefully, without finding out whether the person need it or not. Sell the product. Our job is to basically make the other person aware and take the product, and if that person takes the product forever, you got a loyal customer or a loyal lifetime customer. If it's taking just 10 PV coffee box, so you can imagine that is forever. So that is where we call it residual income in our business. So we have to try to find out the people who are needy people, who are open-minded people. If we can really find out those people, then your life is really simple from there onward. So what are the needs and wants of the people? Number one is they are living paycheck to paycheck. I'm talking about youngsters like Kevin, like William, like they are, graduated from the university and they are, going into the field, and then they grow old, 10 years, and become, 35, 45, 55. Then most of the people, they are living and doing the job and paycheck to paycheck every month. That is the number one need. Number two need is, like I mentioned yesterday, the Nepali people who have got the entire family there. I don't know, people work in Kuala Lumpur and their family may be in Ipoh, or they might be in Alostar. There might be some people like that also, I'm sure. Okay? So that is because you are in a job. Or you are in a business also. In business I have seen a lot of people who are multi-millionaire, but their family life is really screwed up. So what is the use of all that money? Third thing is long hours, no time. Time problem. Whether it is job, whether it is business. Then comes good salary, but high pressure. Stress is there. And you look around. And I put this thing as last because this has been spoken about so much, and we have got experts like Ms. Jane over here who talks about this issue and health, and all her life she has spent. The other lady from Australia, I met the nurse. So they are putting all their effort into that health issues. All right. And that is definitely, from all point of view, that is number one. But these are the things that we have to also try to find out from that person. To the problem, who are you? You are a solution provider. You are giving solution. You are giving answer to their problems. If you learn this skill, you are successful. It might take 1 year, it might take 3 years, it might take 5 years. This is all in the growth period. And there are geniuses who have written books after books how to get connected to the people. Our business is basically connection. All right, secret to the business is learn the right language to attract people. You remember last time I was here in Ipoh, I did a national presentation. A gentleman, I just took it out from the crowd and I told him to please sit down. And then it was for about an hour or less. He didn't know anything about DXN. So you find out the need and give the solution, and finally that person signed, right? Mr. Lee, at that very convention in Ipoh, he signed. So you have to know the right language, whether it is Malay, whether it is whatever language, Chinese or English or whatever language that you are speaking. Most people focus on the basic of DXN, which is, of course, you have to know about the products, about the marketing plan. But in order to grow into the business, you have to learn further. And that's what my topic is all about. You saw the movie. And the further is, we as a star ruby or star diamond, even I've seen double diamond, they come to a point where they come in a crossroad. They don't know what to do from there onward. Their status stagnate, their bonus stagnate or starts going down. Because the upline or the sponsor or the leader thinks that he is okay. He's not okay. How many people find themselves like this in a crossroad? Where to go now from here? There are a lot of people like that. So your job as a leader is to be very, very laser focused. You know the laser that we have got? Not having any diffusion or any multitask type of thing, doing 3-4 things at one time. Not possible. Not possible at all. So answer to the puzzle is the continuous learning. Continuous learning on the industry, which I mentioned yesterday, and about you. Everybody has got weakness and strength. Strength, you use it. Weakness, you try to convert it into strength. Now in every team, there are some very good communicators, there are some very good administrators, there are some very good who are very good in organization things. So you as a leader, you have to see the capability and the potential of those people and use it and make them in the growth of their business or the entire business. This is again, I'm talking about higher level. Nobody's perfect. We are not angels. Are we angels? No, we are not angels. So we make mistakes. But from that mistake, we should try to see what is the right way to go about it. And the leaders are there to watch about the whole thing. All right. Please ask yourself how much you are spending in your personal development. Now this is a very important question. If you are not growing, you are not putting money in your own growth. Buying a product worth 300 PV or 500 PV or 100 PV, that is not, spending, investing. That you are eating, you don't do it from DXN, you do it from other grocery store. Right or wrong? So personal growth, whether it is book, it is DVD, it is CD, it is a conference. And why did I put this man's website is because he's coming regularly to Malaysia. And next time I'll just get connected to Ashish. And I have met him, can you imagine, from more than 5 years. And every time that he comes to Vancouver, he doesn't come to Dubai, unfortunately. He comes to this part of the world, Singapore, Malaysia, and all these places, Philippines and all, and he gives this talk on MLM. So you have to, and they are very costly one, let me tell you. But this man is not so expensive. I attended one seminar like this for one day, $1,000. Imagine what you have paid. You have just paid for the room and the food. Not for the training. Training is free. That is in DXN. Now you want to go up, you have to spend on yourself, on the business and the personal growth. Alright, we move to the next one is, what is personal growth? Making yourself better every day. Now this is, you have to evaluate yourself, end of the day. Where were you yesterday? Where were you today? The other thing which I say in DXN business is, when you get your statement, that is the pulse of your business. You sit down for maybe few hours to find out who are the new people who have joined you. Everything is there, crystal clear. Don't go right to the last page and see how much money you are getting. That is a typical thing. What is my bonus? Okay, after that you come back to the first page. From 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Personal growth, your group and development bonus. Then you move to the leadership bonus, and you count how many diamonds you have. Yesterday, last month you had maybe 140. This month you have got 165. Who are those 15? Try to get connected to them. Maybe they are 10th level, 40th generation. So it is, sometime I say, it is not all that easy business, let me tell you that. Some people think that it is a very easy business. Let me ask Mr. Lee, is it a very easy business?
Simple but not easy.
It is simple, but you have to put in a lot of time and effort in order to make whatever he has become, but he has to make a lot of other people successful in the business. Then he becomes more successful. Alright, investing time, effort and money to grow from where you are today, where you would like to be tomorrow. That's what it is, the vision board we are talking about. We write resolution 1st January every year. 30th January, the guy starts smoking again. Right or wrong?
Yeah.
So what is the use? Who's fooling whom? Forget about resolution and all that. You do small things step by step. All right. Do you believe that everybody is born with potential?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you believe we have potentials?
Yes.
So we have to take it out. We have to take it out, and then those potentials that we have to make it in the best use. Now you heard that no, how many no's a person hear from childbirth till the person is 18 years old? How many times? No, 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 no. Can I get the answer?
50,000.
You have made 1 0 more. It is 5,000. It is 5,000 times. I'm talking about in USA. In Asia, our children who grow, I know, don't do this thing, don't do this thing, don't go into the dark room, don't, do. There is always no, 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 no. So 50,000 is in Asia for sure. 5,000 is in USA. They have calculated it. And the no which people go through, they start believing in no. You listen to something, you watch that idiot box called television. You keep on watching, then you become part of that thing, what you are watching, what you are hearing, what you are seeing. That's why, I don't know how many times you caught that, be in the environment of positive people. And Alhamdulillah, in the XN, we have most of the people are positive. They want to help each other. Whether you're cross line, down line, up line, diagonal line, no line. No line is they don't want to become a part of anything, but still you educate them, no problem. Talk about wellness, how the person can get help. All right, the no data is from 18 to 18 years from birth, 5,000 times. When we hear all that no, we become no. Why negativity is so much? Why negativity is so much is what we are hearing all the time. People, radio, television, newspaper. You open up any newspaper, especially the first 4-5 pages, I would like to see the positive things in that. And that is the reason why I straight away jump to the entertainment side or the sports page. They are positive. They're talking about something about what is happening in whatever sports that you like. We have to conquer our fear. Fear is there. I'll tell you a very interesting example. When a child is small and a child is told, don't go into the dark room, there is a jinn or there is a Satan over there. That small child who's 3 years or 2 years now gets it in the mind because the mom is telling him or her all the time. Now the child becomes big, but that thing is still in the back of the mind. He is fearful of darkness. Has it ever happened with you?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
When you are growing, something has happened and you cannot take it out of your mind. Fear does not just evolve like that. Discipline is required, but you talk it out. Talk it out. And that is the reason why I say communication is extremely important. How you talk, what you talk, how much you talk, how fast you talk. What is fear? False evidence appearing. Actually the thing is not there. But in your mind, You have been brainwashed and programmed to think that thing is real. And at our age, it becomes very difficult. You saw the couple, young couple. DXN you can do any time from 18 to the time that a person is about to go to the grave. So the younger that you get in after your study, you got more time to help people and more time for whatever you are looking for. Alright? Keep that fear which we have got as a bondage out of your life. What is the opposite of fear? What did she say? Hello. What did she say? She said something is opposite of fear. Come again?
Take control of fear.
Take control of the fear. Yeah, she said that. But there was a stronger word. The stronger word was, that's why we are here today. We want to become successful. Success and fulfillment. And I'm going to talk more on fulfillment now. So now what we are talking on, the vision is a concise plan what you want to achieve. Everybody has got a why and you want to achieve it, but don't keep it open. You give a deadline. By December 2012, I'm going to become, say, Crown Diamond. Or by December 2015, I'm going to become so and so. Or I'm going to help so many people. Or I'm going to achieve this much. So that is part of the vision. And visualization is a process what you are going to do on a daily basis. It's not something after 1 year or 2 years. That's called visualization. You see it where you want to be, and that's on a daily basis. That's called programming. Programming your mind. And programming your subconscious mind. Not what is right in front. Alright? So write your vision. See and read the vision statement. So this, how many has got a vision statement written down? Please raise your hand. So we have got Faisal, is it Faisal, right? Number 1, and that's all. So I would request you, my friends, my brothers and sisters, that please tonight you go and write why you want to do DXN. Whatever is your vision from DXN, write it down. Don't write a big paragraph in a story or a novel. Don't do that. Write a few lines. And that card should be there near your bedside, in your office, in your car, and maybe in your bathroom also. You know, you've got a bathroom mirror. When you're sitting on the throne, you don't have anything else to do. So read that at that time. So that is what is needed from the vision side. Why you are doing it is you are basically programming yourself and programming yourself. And then you become what you are thinking and what you are saying, that is what you become. Yesterday, you remember I talked about becoming more. Alright, take action on your vision. A vision is nothing if you do not take action and you do not apply it in real life. Vision without discipline is disillusion. Vision without discipline is disillusion. You know why the Western countries, they are ahead of us? Is because they have got discipline right to the core. If there is a corruption, it's on a very high level and in a very less percentage. Because living in the West, Jane, you have witnessed it. I don't know how many, all those who have come from Australia, they are witnessing it. The discipline is there, and there is a caring and a sharing. If a guy is standing in the pedestrian crossing, the car is going to come and stop, irrespective, even if his back is towards the zebra crossing. Maybe he's going to turn around and he's going to... Nobody does that for sure. When he's going to cross it, then he comes to the zebra crossing. And I've seen in some of the third world country, zebra crossing means you're going to die in that zebra crossing. Because the guy is going to come more speedy so that you run across the zebra crossing. Have you seen it like that?
Yes.
Have you seen it? I'm not saying Malaysia, I'm saying other countries.
Malaysia
Malaysia, you have it also. Zebra crossing means run for your life. So these are all the small nitty-gritty discipline that you have to enforce in yourself. For example, lift. There's a lift full of people, and what is the courtesy? Let those guys come out and then you go in. And the guy is pushing himself inside and not letting the other guys come out. So what's going to happen? Anyway, mentorship. Who is your mentor or coach? It is a compulsory thing to have a mentor. Yesterday I told you, it can be a person, it can be a DVD, it can be a book, it can be a movie, it can be anything which is growing yourself from inside out. From inside out, remember that. Not from outside in. You have to grow from inside. Okay, all great leaders, whether they are politicians, whether they are sports people, whether whatever they are, they have mentors. And whose picture is this? He's having nowadays a little problem. But this guy, imagine when he came to Canada for some championship, every day in the morning he was, because there's a friend of mine who was living in that golf ground, and we have houses all around the golf ground. That's how he's in Malaysia also? No? So in Canada we have one of the best houses are near, not near, in the peripheral of the golf ground. And that guy was telling me that this man was early in the morning doing the putting for 4 to 5 hours, and behind him there were 4 people who were guiding him, who are his mentors. Can you imagine one of the best golfers in the world having mentors? You think that he is just a champion by himself? So there are people who are watching the way he is moving his club, the way he is standing, the wind, there's so many things. How many people play golf? Nobody? You play golf? No. What is golf? You know what is golf, I think. Yeah, there's a small ball, a white ball, and you have to hit it, and then you have to go after that. That is the game for the rich people, I think. But you are rich people. You are in DXN.
Mountain climbing better.
Mountain climbing better, of course. But do everything. That, you have to break the cycle. There's a beautiful movie I've got. I didn't bring it. Break the cycle. And then you get rejuvenated. Bill Gates used to do what thing? Once or twice in a year? He used to switch himself off. Go to the mountain. He still lives in Seattle. And then only 1 or 2% knew that where he was going. And cut himself off from all programming, all everything, no mobile, no laptop, and then maybe just meditate, think what is gonna do, or just chill out. That is what is missing in our life. We don't have time, we have time. Family picnic, go out and enjoy yourself. Alright, so mentorship is very, very important. Alright, success is achievement and fulfillment. Now these are the two words, very important. What do you mean by achievement and what do you mean by fulfillment? Achievement is what you get, what you want, what you get. And fulfillment is more beautiful than achievement. Is sometimes people don't have, but still they give. Have you seen such great people?
Yes.
So fulfillment in DXN, there's a lot of fulfillment that you can. Even if you're not earning 10,000 ringgit or 40,000 ringgit, but you can give a person a better life, a healthier life by talking about RGGL or spirulina. But find out whether that person needs it or not. He's going to or she's going to talk. So fulfillment is what you give, and achievement is what you yourself get, what I said yesterday, from your job or from your business. Yesterday I said that, again, that great man Zig Ziglar said, you serve or you help many people what they want and you will get what you want. But the formula has to be this way. You have to serve people, not serve yourself. You serve many people what they want and automatically you will get what you want. And the most important thing is the blessing that you are getting from so many people. That's called fulfillment. So I hope my definition of fulfillment is clear to everybody. Yes. You have to give. Not just take what Dr. Lim is giving, or a lot of people you'll find they keep on creeping and complaining and all kinds of negativity is there. Not DXN is not doing this thing and that thing. What DXN has given you, you're not talking about that. So be in that environment of positivity. Bring out the hero inside you. Empowerment. I was in Nepal and I was talking to this man. He was a Buddhist, and I wanted to know more about Buddhism. And I was living in the hotel. This was like a family hotel, not like a 5-star or anything. And we were chilling out and we were having coffee, of course 3-in-1 coffee. And I asked him, tell me more about this Buddhism and what is this? He said, it's not a religion, it's a way of life. I don't know, I'm right or wrong, but what he said I still remember. And the word that he used was empowerment. You empower others. You make other, again, what he wants to be. So this is a very, very powerful word, empowerment. Inspiration, then you have to know what inspired that person. If William wants to get a Lamborghini, which the young generation, or Ferrari, if not Lamborghini, then he's going to work for that. Are you looking for Ferrari? Yeah, all right, you'll get Ferrari then. So the inspiration makes the man go. And it can be any age. Never ever think that only young people can be inspired and they have a dream and I am 60 years old or 50 years old or 70 years old. Why not, even at the age of 80 years, you fulfill your dream, but you could not 79 years that you have been working or whatever you have been doing. Through DXN, you can fulfill your dream 100%.
Yes.
And you are so lucky, Malaysian people, because the products are cheap compared to any other country. Can you imagine the box of coffee in Canada costs something like over $17? So if you convert your ringgit into dollar, how much is it over here? 3 in 1?
20 ringgit. $20. Well, I was saying 20 ringgit.
20 ringgit is 3.674, is about 5, 6, maximum $7. So you can imagine the cost of the coffee is double. So you should be, the word that I always use, attitude of gratitude. Please write this word. Attitude of being thankful. We are not thankful people. God has given us so many things. Just your body. I have one of my module called Your Health, is it by chance or by choice? And the first slide that I show is a book that your body is worth more than $1 billion. Do you know that?
Yes.
Or maybe you cannot count by money. The pain the person goes through. So coming back, enlightening the life of others is what we are doing. Now, a lot of people ask me these questions, so that's why I've got it. Where do you learn about DXN? If you are a senior member and you're looking at DXN website, then from last, of course, 5-6 years, the face of the DXN website is completely changed. And it is getting better and better and better. But provided you open the website, then only you will know it has become better. And use it. And that's called third-party credibility. You have any idea what you mean by third-party credibility? So, do you understand what you mean by third-party credibility?
Yes.
Just few people are saying, who do not understand what is third-party credibility? Be brave enough, don't be fearful. I've told you, fear is all false evidence. Raise your hand, please. All right. Thank you. To be brave enough to raise your hand. And I'm sure there are a lot of people, I didn't know what is third-party credibility. I knew what is credibility, but what is third-party credibility, I didn't know. So this book, for example, when you are giving it to somebody to read, and he's a reader, so this is third-party credibility. Because what you cannot say and do, Paul Zane Pilzer is doing it for you. Can you see that? This DVD which you just saw, I couldn't do even 10% of what this husband and wife did through their small clipping. So this is one area where I would like you to definitely go, if not every day, once in a week. Not only when you get your bonus and you go to CSS. Not that time. That time is you will anyway go. But I'm talking about the other 29 days. I want not to just give whatever I want to give and go. My message is that everybody understands what I'm talking, what I went through. I'm still very young in DX, and I'm only going to be 8 years in April of this year. Another 1 month to go. But a very important thing is that you have to transform yourself. Your mother tongue, my mother tongue was not English, by the way. My mother tongue was Urdu or Hindi. But I learned the language in school or, living in the West. Of course, you cannot speak that language outside. You have to speak in English. So my request, humble request to you, all of you, leaders, I'm not talking everybody in Malaysia, but at least you all, 114 people, that's what you have mentioned. Please learn English. Please. Because Mr. Paul Zane Pilzer is not going to, unless somebody else translate in Malay language. But then all the books which we have got in the industry, in the personal growth, which is available, there are thousands and thousands of books. They are mostly in English. I'm not trying to promote English, but I want you to get the cracks and get yourself grow through those books. So you've got some limited books in Malay language, in personal growth, or in, it can't be 100%. Where to learn about the products? Again, we have got in DXN, I tell my people, DXN is from Malaysia, but when you go there, you have got all those countries. But I always guide the people to go to Malaysia and then go to the product gallery, and then from product gallery go to the, say, water system, and from the water system go to the FAQ. Those who are internet friendly, they are understanding me. Those who are not, it is going bouncer. The ball goes bouncy, you have to duck. So you have to learn the second thing. First is in English. Second thing is internet. You have to learn. You know how to operate 250 channel in your idiot box? Everybody knows that. And now we have got Blu-ray, and we have got high definition television and all that. We know all that thing. Why not internet? You want your business to grow? I'll give you a figure. You know how many people go to Facebook every day? Any idea? I'm giving you the exact figure from a person, Professor Jeffrey Sampler, who was in Dubai. He came from Oxford University to teach us. And he's a master in this particular area of technology. Any wild guess? How many people go to Facebook every day? 500 million. 500 million people go. What is the population of Malaysia?
27 million.
So 27 million is good, or 500 million people is good? So our business is in 45 countries. One world, one market. You can have your business growing in your own village or town or city, but make sure that it is spread out to at least 10 countries. And diamonds who are getting the international bonus, you can see maybe you've got somebody in Mongolia or in Peru or in Canada or USA. Somebody from your downline has got that guy made. So get connected to that person and grow in that country rather than just in Malaysia. If you want to really be a highly successful person. One is that, and the other one is, of course, our Madam Jane, and I'm promoting that to all my people because I go to her website almost every day. And but I have to quickly go through the English part, then not the Malay and the Chinese. There are a lot of, and I think it's William who is helping her. It's a great website, and I don't know whether you know this website or not. This is the Blogspot, and what I like about her website is that she writes the testimonials and the benefit of the products. So this is regarding the business, about the product. About the business, I have, because not so many people are in DXN writing blog. You know what's a blog? It's a small article. I read this book, I write a small article. I go to Malaysia, I will write back. So there are pictures, there are videos, there are articles. So it's my name, Fatemi Ghani .blogspot.com. And the title that I have given is Smart Business DXN Business. So this is for the DXN world. And in that, the best way is on the right side, if you see there is a DXN logo. Under the logo, there is a subscription. I don't know, Google does all that. So whenever I'm adding any video, I'm now carrying a very high-tech video where I will be talking to a few people over here also, and I'm going to put it in my, you know, everybody has got a success thing to share, and it is there. So you enjoy the YouTube. You know what is a YouTube? It's not like a tube, like in a pipeline, okay? And do you know how many people go to YouTube every day? Just to watch drama or some movie or just to find some friends. Do you have any idea how many people go to YouTube? You will be astonished. When I heard about the Facebook, 500 million was a big number. But YouTube, 2 billion people. 2 billion, you cannot write in your diary also. The zero will overflow. So you have to become professional. And professionalism pays. And this is the university that I am still part of it, networkingtimes.com. All the third-party credibility, all these DVDs and CDs and the books, I purchased it from this particular place in USA.